statements you're making. You're talking now like a politician, that you have people backing you. It's okay.
Talking about achievements and the array of projects you're doing, are you worried that beggars are coming back to Abuja streets? In fact, if you get to some junctions, they even attack motorists. Are you concerned about that?
Perhaps attached to that is also the issue of the poor waste management in the FCT general.
There's no poor waste management. We're talking about beggars. Now let me tell you something. You know, like I always said, these beggars, I think are coming from somewhere. You remember I went to defend my budget in the Senate. The senator said I should provide for these beggars. So what I will do, beggars from Abia, they will not leave Abia. Beggars from Kaduna, they will not leave Kaduna. Beggars from Imo, Rivers, Sokoto, all. They will now move into Abuja. Now I've got my responsibility to begin to provide for them. Who does that? Who does that? And then when you begin to say, listen, where are you coming from? Take them back. It becomes, first of all, ethnicity will come in, religion will come in. This is for Christ's sake. This is a city. This is the capital of a country. This is the capital of a country. You cannot tell me that you are not able to carry out responsibility in your areas, and then it becomes a burden for that state to carry. How do you say that? But again, we are being very careful. You know, as I yesterday, we met with security agencies, we are providing logistics, we also have scavengers and this, trying to destroy what we have.
I'm not sure if there's a connection though, but my colleague did a report not too long ago about one chance, increasing cases of one chance in Abuja.
You don't carry correct stories.
She did. She spoke to people who have been victims.
Ask where.
But
you know, I've always said this.
Beggar.
No, if
beggar.
I agree with you.
In the morning.
Yes, I agree with that from beggars. But the issue of one chance is not correct. Give us credit that we have been able to reduce the level of insecurity in FCT. Give us that credit. Why is it difficult for people to give credit to government? The only thing we do is to bring challenges. You don't talk about progresses that have been made. I use a bad system. I have never seen, that's why I said, investigative journalism. Where did we get this report from? Where did this happen?
It's all
there
over.
are people who spoke.
Honorable Minister, it's all over. We get feedbacks.
Why not hold on? You get feedback from who?
A beggar is set up now.
Let me tell you. You get feedback, look at the reports people are writing. How you gave your son 2,000 hectares of land. That cost about $3.something billion.
I wasn't confident.
No, hold on. These are the kind of things you write. Even you sitting down on your own.
Not all credible platforms take that.
It's journalists. You don't tell me that.
Somebody close to me was picked by one chance people.
From beggar.
In Abuja here.
Because my office. My problem with you, when an incident happens, the United States is rampant. For Christ's sake, you cannot say in a city, you cannot have a crime. It's not correct. And we must, and that's what I've always said, that it happened in Beggar last night, for example. That don't mean that it's not rampant. You cannot say, you cannot have an incident of kidnap. You cannot say that. We're in this world, even in America, the most developed in terms of technology and the rest of it. You cannot say that. But the point we're making is that have we done something that you can say today that insecurity has really come down in everything? You're not even talking about that. All you are picking, one of my friends called me last night. So for how long now have they called you? For the past 6 months, has anybody called you? Just they called you one last night. That has not made it, you're not being fair to the system.
Honorable Minister.
You must balance your stories.
All right.
Give us credit what we have done.
Okay.
And then come up to say, these are challenges that we are seeing.
All right, sir. We need to go on a quick break. When we get back, you will still be answering that question on waste management in the FCT. You said it's not a problem. People say it's a problem. And I can point out to areas where waste management is a problem in Abuja. But we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, have that at the back of your mind. Is ministerial shout? We're on the break.
Say monkey they jump. Now because tree near tree. If monkey jumps when the tree is not close, the monkey will break leg. So the performance of the FCT today is as a result of robust support and cooperation. Everybody is talking about what is going on in the FCT, commending the FCT. It wouldn't have been possible
Let any of them say, when I was Attorney General, when I was Minister of Aviation, when I was Minister of Transportation, see what I did.
You are a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party.
Yes.
Do you feel comfortable with the mass exodus from your party, the PDP?
Yes.
Governors elected on the platform of the party are leaving in mass. Now, X this, X that, are all leaving, forming a coalition. Do you feel comfortable with this?
There's no coalition. Look at, for example, what is coalition? If everybody did not have, if the president did not drop him, would have been a coalition in his party. So, I have personal thing with you. It becomes that interest of Nigerians. Nigerians don't everybody. For how long can you continue to deceive Nigerians? For how long do you think Nigerians are daft? That you wake up in the morning, you just left office now, it's now you remember that Nigerians are angry. You were office there for 8 years, you never knew Nigerians are angry. Come on, who is deceiving who? And who would want to give voice or listen or give ear to this kind of people? Who? The issue of somewhere crossing or leaving party. Politics is interest. I don't know whoever is leaving what he has in mind or for the interest of his people. But what I tell you the problem of PDP, and which they have realized it today, When people talk about Wike, I say, look, do the right thing. If you do the right thing, we'll not be where we are. There's nothing Atiku and Co didn't do to take over the national chairmanship of PDP. There's nothing they didn't do. And we stood firm and we said, no, it will not happen. The Division Secretary came. The life wire of the party is the chairman and secretary. When they did not get any, then the Division Coalition started. Division Coalition started. That was what they did. They wanted to hijack the structure of the party. We said, no, you cannot. You cannot. So, he's from Adamawa. Why didn't his governor join him? He's from Adamawa. Why didn't his governor join him? Why didn't Bala join him? Because these governors said, hey, we can't continue to allow you to be doing this old game. We will not allow you. So the people who call my name Wike. Am I the one who elected Sam Daddy in National Convention? Am I the one? He was elected in National Convention. Somebody went to court, said that he had gone to run for governorship election, and that he ought to, the word ought to resign, and that he did not resign. Therefore, he should be national secretary. He went to court. He won. The man went to gone down to Supreme Court. And he won. I said, no, they have a right to do. No, you cannot move him. It's only a national convention. Wait, convention that then will be expired December 8th. Why are you in a hurry to scatter your party? They now went to INEC, which was very embarrassing. To go and ask INEC to organize the true position. How can you do that? Anyway, you have gone. And I hear that INEC told them, go and obey Supreme Court judgment. You saw Sheima Kende and Nagiti. All of them are there. So the issue of function or no function, it does not arise. Now, when these people now saw that they cannot take over the party, the issue of coalition came. And then the message you said to Nigerians, because Nigerians are angry. Nigerians have been angry with them. Check it. Atiku was vice president for 8 years. He left in 2006 to AC. He came back to PDP. He left for APC. He left APC and came to PDP. Now he has left to go to coalition ADC. Let me use one local man. They born you, born every time, live. How can I elder statesman? What are you going to tell your children?
To what extent has all of this?
1999. See, I told you I was not even PDP. I'll fight it there. Did I not tell you that? Have I left? Have I not fought it? Is someone here who know the secretary? I would have left now because they say they don't want to. You cannot fight. They will just want where they will be in charge. And now they are not in charge. You say, Wike. There's no television you open any day.
Honorable Minister,
Is that why
you may not have left
Has
the PDP.
this coalition talk, has it weakened the resolve to rebuild the PDP? Because I still believe that you are a member of the
What
PDP.
I'm saying, and I spoke with their leadership. I said, look, this gives you the opportunity. The Buccaneers have left. Buccaneers? Yes, the vampires have left. Who never named where from. Take all the areas that were lost. I saw Cheroma on television. Was it the first day?
2 days ago.
Yes, talking about this, one man taking part. Ask her since 1999. Since 1999, have we won Yobe? No. So what is that you are telling me? What is that? That you are telling me? PDP has been sustained by the South-South. By the South-South.
Southeast.
Yes, South-South mainly. Okay. Mainly. The Southeast. Now, because somebody was not removed as secretary, he now left. So that's why the Nigerians are angry. This is your own private, personal, somebody at maneuver you. You go and say, Nigerians are angry. Say that you have been defeated in that place. Don't push it to Nigerians. Let's take the issue of Nigeria very serious. Let us know the problem and focus on that and tackle the challenges.
With the combination of Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi in the same coalition, don't you think it's a big threat to APC?
Okay, just like when you say with Atiku, with Peter Obi, what do you mean by that? Or what about with me not being there? I mean, so you think they're stronger than me?
Looking at the results, the polls, the last presidential.
The point I'm saying, why not you say we cannot be there? Means that coalition has failed.
Probably they feel you are not really with them. That's why they're not really with them. Is your heart really with the PDP?
What in my heart? The coalition is the PDP.
No,
but the PDP are moving there.
Honorable Minister, let me reframe that question and just ask, like, a lot of people are curious, how are you able to work for the progress of the PDP while being actively in an administration that is, the PDP is acting as an opposition?
Okay, answer it this way. Why was I ever in PDP? The inside PDP governor, National Assembly, has an assembly. And they supported the APC president. No answer.
The question is for you.
That's why they should be careful, people like us. There's people like us that people need.
So in event that the PDP eventually produces a presidential flag bearer for 2027, even though you said this a number of times, where will you stand? For the president or for your party?
Did I stand for my party, the last one? Why are you saying that? They are not saying I will not support that. What's happening in the party?
So if the party produces a southern presidential candidate,
to the bridge now, cross it until they produce. So why are you like something my people say, you've not got animal. You say women don't eat it. Catch the animal.
About Nigerians being angry, and I'm thinking that this has been the rhetoric of opposition and when the power is in. So they use it to come. It's the same thing that we used before. And somehow the APC was able to manage their way and come